What's up, Ruthless Nation? Here we are Wednesday evening. That is Ruthless GT Pro Series action here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. And we will be taking on the Autopolis International Racing Course, the short course here in the Gr4 cars. And as you can see, we've got a new pole sitter in Fab. So one of the El Salvadorians nabs the top spot, followed by T-Dubs and Cork here in the top three. Monkey right there, just outside that top three, with O-Town rounding up her top five. Monkey in the booth with us here. Glad to have you, Monkey. What are we looking forward to here at Autopolis?
Looking forward to some good hard racing. This is a great Group 4 track. It's actually it's a great track in general. I like racing the Group 3s on the bigger track, but this is different cars, so everybody's going to be able to maybe cut into T-Dub's lead a little bit. The guy's been dominant all season long, but this is a different format. So a different set of cars, even though everybody's in the same manufacturer. Group 4 is handled a lot differently. I know that Fab laid down a killer qualifier here with a 111.6, and I think T-Dubs was a 111.9. Everyone else is in 112s and up. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, maybe we see a different winner here today. We'll have to see. The tires rules are the same as always. Soft tires don't last very long. Depending on who you are, you can get anywhere between 8 and, if you're really good with your tires, up to maybe 20 laps on the softs. But my experience was only about 7 or 8 laps on these.
Yeah, and also the possibility of rain, which will still require the 3 tire changes. So something we can also look forward to in this race.
That's right. Yep, you never know.
That's right. So without further ado, we'll get going here with the Gr4 race from Autopolis, with Fab starting off on the pole. As we mentioned, be T-Dubs, Cork, Monkey, O-Town, Flash Gordo, Zep, Rick Slick, Snowman, Bird, Dak Fu, and Black Talon. That'll be 12 guys in here. So it'll be good for the Pro-Am guys with that few of pro guys out here. So they'll be racing for more than just 17th over there this evening. But pretty orderly here into turn number 1. We got a couple guys trying to get door to door. Nice sonic scheme there out of Flash Gordo, followed by Zep there in his nice looking stoners only scheme. A lot of El Salvadorian stuff there for them. And 420 does mean the same thing there as it does here, I'm told.
That's what they say. Yep, I say Flash Gordo. What's he running over here? Sonic?
Yeah, he's got Sonic on board with him this evening.
Alright, I was thinking Sonic the
restaurant?
Yeah.
Nah, the Hedgehog, dog.
Yeah, that's more my speed, the Sega Genesis.
Alright, back up front we go. We got T-Dubs still in second. Fab running away here. We'll see if maybe he can keep this up. He is on the medium tires to T-Dubs here on the hards to start this one. And he goes in on the first lap. So maybe he was thinking, hey, I'll start on these hards, jump down pit road, then I'll get on the tire compound that I really want. I think that was the move there for T-Dubs. But now we got Fab, who is out here out front. He was sort of pacing away from our man T-Dubs. Got O-Town back there with Monkey. Had a little discrepancy in track position.
Yep, kept it clean though.
They did. Now O-Town's looks like he's struggling here in 4th position. He's got a pile of cars running up behind him now. Doesn't really have a lot of room for mistake here. Zep right there, followed by Snowman and Flash Gordo.
That's right. So everybody out here is pretty clean racer. They're all pretty fast. Got T-Dubs who's super fast, but everybody else is pretty close. It's going to be some tight racing the whole time. I think another thing about T-Dubs' pit strategy is, one thing I like to do is get in there and pit on that first lap and drive around by yourself for a while. Nobody's slowing you down. Did I miss something?
Just a good battle there for 4th. Got Snowman coming up behind them. Everybody else pretty orderly behind them. Good spacing. Still door to door here for 4th place, O-Town and Zep. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not quite sure what O-Town's driving there.
O-Town is driving the old Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, okay.
That's a really good car. I don't know if you've ever driven it. The factory livery is red with white stripes all over it, kind of a weird pattern.
Big battle here for 5th place. Snowman around the inside there of Zepp. And we sort of seen these two have a little bit of discrepancy at Nürburgring there towards the end of the race. I think it was these two. We saw them racing pretty fair. I think it was these two later on in that race.
Yeah.
Jump back up to 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Look ahead at those guys, pretty evenly spaced all the way to 4th position. Then you get back to 5th there. It's Snowman. He's got Zepp right on his tail. Black Talon has moved up from 12th now up to 7th. Bird behind him with the half-second penalty. He has picked up somewhere here from about 6th on back, 5th on back here. It is pretty tight. You see Bird out here in that Mustang. He gets over into that dirt just a tad, being followed by Flash Gordo here in that Audi.
I don't know how many cars are out here that are front-wheel drive, but that Audi is definitely one of them. I would have to go through and look, but it's a really good front-wheel drive Group 4 car. There's not a lot of torque steer on there. If the other front-wheel drives, you get into the gas and the car is just pulling around and sliding. That Audi's a nice one.
You got Dak out here in that M4. I won't say that that is the preferred car for this racetrack, but it does stay fairly relevant.
It does. I saw it on the leaderboard this week. I forget which track. It must be Watkins Glen. So it is one of the metas, the Honda NSX and the BMW M4. But if you listen to Dak, it's not. Oh, we got Jimmy in the chat. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. T-Dubs pitted on that first lap, went on to the racing mediums. That is why you see him back here off the pace of everyone else at this moment. We're doing good, Jimmy. Having a good Wednesday race broadcast here. We got Fab in first, followed by Cork, who's been chased down ever so slightly by Monkey there in third. O-Town able to overcome the Snowman and Zepp attack and has now solely gotten 4th position. Zepp kind of moves out there to the right-hand side a bit, coming through that turn. He's got Black Talon coming up on him. Black Talon so far our biggest mover of the race. Went from last to 7th here, almost halfway through the field.
Wow. I just see Black Talon as Talon. I don't see any colors there. Looking through the field, Monkey is the only one on soft tires. He should be leading this thing right now. But I don't know why he's not. He must not realize he's the only one on soft tires. The fast sitting on the fast lap. Go ahead, Stu.
Sorry, 2 different Alfa Romeos here back to back. Is that what we're seeing?
I don't think so.
You and O-Town here? Oh, you're in the Renault.
Yeah, that's a Renault Megane. There's 2 Group 4 Renaults. They're both Meganes. This is the trophy. It's mid-engine, or rear-engine, mid-engine, I guess. Rear-wheel drive. The other one's front-wheel drive. And they're both pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. So Fab up front in the Lambo. It's 4-wheel drive, actually, so it's gotta be a pretty good car here. It's gonna be interesting to see how his tires wear, because even in the Megane being rear-wheel drive and rear engine, I was still burning off that front tire.
Pretty even looking at the moment. Maybe a little more wear to the fronts. But overall, the Lambo looking real good out front from the pole. Started on the medium tires, probably looked to go as far as he can here on these medium compounds. But he has not got Cork too far behind him, but Cork is there, and You know, Cork's known to keep it straight. He can be really quick. Right now, he's sitting on the fastest pace of the race. Fab right now has it with a 1:12.743. Dustin Flint in the chat. What's up? Appreciate you joining. Stopping by, guys. Much appreciated. Everybody watching, please hit that like button. As your view, your comments, and your likes all help us out. Much appreciated.
I have a feeling Cork's going to be good for some highlights tonight. So he's got that Lexus with the, looks like an 80s scheme on there, maybe a 70s. Kind of like it.
Yeah, looks like a 18, maybe, kind of looking.
Yeah, 18, Charlie's Angels. Do you remember Simon and Simon? That's probably not popular enough for you to remember.
No.
Yeah, wouldn't be in syndication or anything.
Huh. Okay, O-Town's closing the gap here.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before. O-Town's really coming on. He's he's been getting faster and faster. And you look at the leaderboard on one of the time trials this week, the Wet Fuji time trial. He's leading it of all my friends. So he's a force. And he mentioned to me that he's in another racing league, and they just started back up, and he went over there, and he is just considerably faster than that league after racing with the Ruthless group for a little while and running in our pubs. So good testament to these guys out here in Ruthless. We're just making each other better, making each other faster, and we're still racing clean while doing it.
That's right. And yeah, O-Town, he's really moving on. And also appreciate everybody putting the Ruthless tags on there. So he's got the YouTube and X symbols up there on the dash, or sorry, the windshield banner.
Oh, nice.
Monkey might not have had the best look there, but goes into pit road now on those soft tires. That right front, pretty warm, had about a third of it left maybe. But he will go down pit road, has 83 liters of fuel. This will allow the rest of the field to come on around. Snowman must have had an issue back here because he had moved back to 10th place and has not been down pit road. Bird back there as well with T-Dubs towing. And now Monkey is pit. He'll come out right behind T-Dubs here. So that'll be interesting to watch. That'll be the first two pitted cars. They're right next to each other. Mediums to T-Dubs. And
mediums to Monkey. Oh, hards.
Hards to Monkey. Bird went off track there. He's on his mediums. He'll move back to 11th. Monkey will have to try to chase him down. T-Dubs, though, he is on the move here. He's making a move up to Snowman. These two are usually fighting each other in the top 5, but right now they're in the bottom of the top 10. Snowman due to issue, T-Dubs due to that strategy. Move up here to Rick Slick. He's in that Nissan Silvia 2015. Got the mellow yellow scheme going on here for Kyle Petty, I think it was, drove that one.
Yeah, T-Dubs is in the same car, and you can see that he worked on his own livery this week.
Yeah, just good old primer.
All by himself.
Yeah, I heard he even got all the bubbles out of it. Snowman being really aggressive with that race car behind T-Dubs there. Anytime he's around T-Dubs, he just gets a bit of red in his eye.
Yeah. Yeah, wants to stay in the draft of that Silvia. Those cars are pretty fast. I don't think they get enough respect. It's a good car.
T-Dubs coming up on a pack, though. It's Dak Fu, Flash Gordo, Rick, 6, 7, 8. 9 is T-Dubs, 10 is Snowman. All in a good pack here. And we'll jump up to see where O-Town is moving up to. Not too far off Cork. I feel like the pace picking up a little bit here for O-Town. He's up to 3rd after the Monkey pit and T-Dubs pit. But he is chasing down Cork here, I do believe. Driving in that Lexus. Fab, though, in that Lamborghini. Still looking real good. Got a nice lead here, about half a sector.
He's got a T-Dub size lead going there over 2nd place.
He sure
We're only
does.
in the 11th lap, and these are pretty short laps. You guys are running around here 112, 113.
That's right. We're just now getting right up to that 13-minute mark in this race, and you can see we've already ran 10 full laps.
I just noticed O-Town's running the Eagle Fang karate car. That's
He
the
is.
best. Do you guys ever watch Cobra Kai?
I've only seen some of it. I've not watched it all.
The Eagle Fang karate is the one that Johnny Lawrence opened up after the original Cobra Kai. What are those guys called? Sensei. He came back and took over Cobra Kai, and Johnny Lawrence opened his own dojo, called it Eagle Fang. Eagle Fang karate.
Yeah, he's got EFK on the back.
That's hilarious. That looks
Right
like
here.
the real Eagle Fang logo on the hood too.
Yeah,
It is.
He done it. And he's caught
No.
Cork too.
Look at Cork roasting through those tires.
He sure is. He is down to the slick parts.
You know, we say that about, or at least I do. I say that about Cork a lot, and say that Toyo should reconsider their sponsorship. You know, he's fast, but maybe we're seeing why. He just destroys tires.
Well, he's got competition right now, and this is a pass for second brewing up out of O-Town. Ever since Monkey got off the track, I swear he's picked it up a little bit, dropped a little more lead in that racing boot.
Got that boat anchor out of his way.
Must have been what it was, because he is chipping at the bit against Cork here in that Lexus. That's an older race car, too, that he's chosen here for the Gr4.
Don't let that fool you. That car rips. It's a classic. It's like that old rally car. What the hell is that thing?
The Pikes Peak one?
I think it is the white one, not the Escudo.
The Audi.
Yeah. Yep. There he is. O-Town making his move.
He is trying his best to get there. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in. Hit that like button. Share with some friends if you like. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Good battle here for seconds. Flip through the field a little bit quickly. Got Bird back there in 12th doing Mustang things. Rear end's just a little loose in that. Monkey's moving his way back up after that pit stop. He's got Flash Gordo in his sights up here. Dak Foos remained in 9th place. He's allowed Snowman to get around him here. Rick Slick in 7th, trying to hold back Snowman and those guys. T-Dubs has moved up to 6th position now, and he finds himself a good bit away from Talon up here in his Gulf gas station car's Mercedes.
Yeah. Looks exactly like the Group 3 car. Even kind of sounds like it.
Zepp up here in 4th position. Has Talon not too far off of him. The other El Salvadorian up here in the top 5. And we got O-Town Cork still battling it out here as Fab enjoys a great lead. About half to 3/4 of a sector of one over Cork and O-Town at this moment. Let's not forget, though, T-Dubs and Monkey have already pit. And we're looking at pit stops to come for some of these guys. Cork very close there on the tire.
He should bring it in right now. He didn't get many tires or many laps out of the mediums. I gotta say that. You should get at least 20. Probably more like 24. Maybe he'll go around again, but...
Oh, he's forced...
Go ahead.
Oh, he was forced to the outside there, and O-Town runs the inside, gets loose. Cork loose, too. And Cork is not going to pit. They're door-to-door going down the front stretch here. Battle for second, one for now. It's going to be a hard braking turn here into turn number 1. Cork takes it back for the moment on the outside. But right back down into this braking zone goes O-Town, and he'll have it. Cork's going to close the gap, doesn't get quite to the bumper, and he'll be clear. O-Town takes over second place here on lap 15.
That was great. The straight line speed of that Lexus is incredible. And to see that Alfa Romeo pretty much beat him down the straightaway, and of course he's going to take him in the turns with those tires. That was crazy. It's not too hard to pass on this track. Some people you can run a different line. You're not forced into one line through here. So it's a lot of places to pass. Otom probably picked one of the more difficult places, turn one, but he had it. Everybody would have taken that opportunity.
He really relied on the difference in rubber there, I think, down into the inside of that turn.
I would say Cork has to come in right now.
Yeah, he could push it up. Well, he didn't wear a full lap there, but he did. Oh, man. Damn, man. He went from like 90 to 0. He would definitely be cubed after that one from the seatbelt. Oh, my goodness.
Here's a gamble. You can run into these pits at any speed. There is no pit road speed, but you can do a cork as well. See, I did that in practice, so I started slowing it down a little bit on the way in to stop doing that, because the one time I did it cost me about 15 seconds.
I hope you had airbags too. Holy crap, what a hit.
Yeah, that was crazy. So 3 cars have pitted now. T-Dub has run his way back up to 5th. So that's pretty good. Monkey is back in the 9th. So these guys behind him, they haven't even pitted yet. The guys in front of him haven't pitted yet except T-Dub. So those two are probably running pretty good laps out here.
Oh no.
What
Court
happened?
is on softs, and he's not too far from Monkey.
Oh, no, wow.
Who is on hard tires. That's the battle we're looking at. These two guys have pit already. You got Flash who hasn't, and he's stuck kind of in the middle here, but he is on the hard tire.
Flash is on hards?
Yes.
Yeah, there's some strategy to that. It gets dark. It's going to get dark before this race ends. You probably get more laps out of your softs. That's probably what Flash is looking to do. Get onto the softs a little early. Yeah, Cork will be coming in that Lexus.
He's already trying to make a move here back around 10th.
I meant that sexually, too. Where's Fab? Fab is just putting on a clinic. O-Town, too. They both have big gaps.
Monkey gets around Dak before Cork can cause any issues, but Cork is around the Flash Gordo car, so he'll move up to 10th. Now a car separates Monkey and Cork here, which is Dak, who is probably going to look to pit this lap. He's on that medium tire. He's about to wear out, and Cork around the outside, not wasting any time. He has got the Renault of Monkey in his sights after the pit stop here. Softs against hards for 8th and 9th, and they're coming up the front stretch this time by. Probably look for Dak Fu to pit. He will try to go in there. Oh, he got in there. Good move there. Snowman goes in as well. Cork does get around Monkey up the front stretch.
Yep, that Lexus made easy work of him down that straightaway. I said that car has a lot of straight line speed. I was impressed seeing that Alfa Romeo hanging with him. Snowman is in the pits. Snowman is in and out.
Yep.
How'd he beat Dak out of the pits?
He went in first.
Oh, I missed that. So keep an eye on Cork. Let's see how he does on these soft tires. He got around Monkey. Wow. That was pretty crazy. Did you see that?
Yep, I got Cork doing that.
Doing his normal 360.
Good job, Cork. Oh, I guess we haven't had a West Higgins ORV replay. Let's go back 20 seconds. First West Higgins ORV replay of the day. Your pole and replay sponsor of the Ruthless GT Pro Series. Out into the grass goes Cork, and he sort of saves it. goes invisible. Monkey goes right through, and that allows Flash Gordo as well. Snowman, Gr4, both pitted. Now Bird has as well. He's on the hard tire. I think he has pitted. Now we got some other guys going down. O-Town from third goes down. That puts T-Dubs back up into third off of his first pit stop now. O-Town is down getting his service. He was on the medium tire. Zepp goes down also on that medium tire. Zepp and Rick Slick, pretty similar in wear and fuel usage there. So all these guys are going to come off pit road. Monkey moves back up to fifth position as guys start to merge back onto the racetrack. So we have that to watch from behind. Is on the hard tire here, probably looking for his longest stint of the day. O-Town back out into fourth position. Monkey loses a little bit here on O-Town as he will come out ahead of Monkey on the same tire and a little less fuel. So it's going to be a challenge in itself to get back up to fourth here. It's T-Dubs. He has ran a considerable amount of laps now on... No, he went back down pit road lap 10 and 11. No, that was just a glitch on my screen. Okay, he has not been back down pit road. So
Fab is in.
Yep, our leader is down pit road. Talon right here in second will go down as well. And let's see, Fab's going to come out of pit road here. T-Dub's coming up with a head full of steam. Can we see a pass for the lead here, or will Fab be able to hang on from that pole position? And he does. There is a good little gap here between T-Dubs and Fab. Fab comes out on the soft tires as well in that very, very powerful Lamborghini. So he has got the advantage. Ball is in his court for this race at the moment.
I think so. They both have a pit stop. Fab still has the lead, and Fab is on brand new soft tires. T-Dubs is on slightly worn mediums. Can't tell the gap right now. Just have to kind of eyeball it a little. I'm looking at the map, so see how he does here.
Let's see. About 4.5 seconds or so there between 1 and 2.
So we got a whole mix of tires out here on the track now. Oh no, I take that back. We got one car on mediums. Hards and softs everywhere else, so that's surprising. I pitted for hards. I really thought I was going to be the only one getting hard tires for the second run. But apparently not.
Talon and Zepp, they have a little bit of discrepancy there from Nürburgring, but pass goes well here for fifth.
They do. Zepp is right there on his bumper. And he is close.
Oh, he's making the pass here to the inside. Oh, a little contact there from Zepp. Moves O-Town out to the outside. We'll go back 10 seconds here. West Higgins ORV, replay number 2 of the day. Let's go down inside with Zepp here as they battle down into turn number 1. He has got the head of steam, gets up to about 140 miles an hour. Down on the inside he goes. Gets squeezed down there and didn't really have any room. And didn't give him enough racetrack. Ends up out there in the dirt. Unfortunate there for Talon, but I mean, there's nothing else I could have seen out of the 420 car coming down into turn 1 there.
No, the first look at that, it looked like Zepp went out and made contact, but Talon came down. And there was just no room for that Ferrari. It looks like he held on to it okay, got over into the sand. A lot of race to go here.
Dirty tires maybe, gets cork around him, but that's when he loses two spots there, basically.
Yeah, Cork's going to have to come in pretty soon again. And how Cork is still in 6th place, I don't know. I guess he's just the master of the 360. That might have been a 720. I don't remember how many spins he did, but he manages to straighten him back out and keep rolling.
Talon off track there, allows Cork to go back around. Cork into the pit line.
Did he hit again?
He did, but he hit it like right on the outside, like right when you go in. So he didn't get it as good that time, but Lord.
I want to tell everybody, the lesson from this race from Cork's spin is you saw Monkey just let him go instead of fighting for that spot. Not that he really had any chance to fight, But you let Cork go, and there's a good chance he's just going to wreck himself a little bit ahead of you. So instead of losing time fighting with Cork, just let him go on by, and then pass him while he's sitting in the grass.
That's right. Flash Gordo here. He's got the half-worn hard tires. He has not pit yet, do not believe, and yeah, he has not. So he is running it long here. We can see it's starting to get a little dark. Almost halfway through here, about 2.5 minutes away from halfway. Talon's able to hang on to 6th, Zep up into 5th comfortably at the moment. Not too far from Monkey as he starts to chase him down. Hard tires versus soft tires here.
Little Renault hot hatch versus a big bad Ferrari. That little Renault is just barely off the ground. Never really noticed that. Only about an inch of ground clearance. So we have Fab up front, and oh, somebody around? Who is that?
I'm looking.
Bird.
Oh, Bird
sitting
was around
somewhere.
Oh no.
I can't
He's
tell
just
where
in the
he is.
grass.
Well, he
He's
must
just
have
hanging
died.
around.
Yeah.
Well, we got a new camera angle there. It's 3rd and 4th and 5th go on by.
Got the bird cam.
Yep, bird cam here. Talon goes by. And 7th. Okay, thank you, Bird. Sponsored by Bird.
Yeah, we'll send the AMR crew out there in a little bit. Check in on him. So Fab in first on the softs. They're still looking good too. He's been out here for a while on those. It seems like it.
Yeah, I'm not sure when he exactly went in and pit, but he... So far, though, speaking of Fab, this would be T-Dub's first loss if he was to hang on, but I think this might be the first pole he didn't get. I could be wrong on that, but, you know, it's been a while since he's not swept a race. So, Fab already taken 1 point away from him, has the fast lap right now. T-Dub still to run the softs, though, because he started on the hard tires, came back out on those mediums. So it's still up for debate on that lap time. And then the win. And he's led every lap here so far.
He has, yeah, you're right. And he's building on that gap right now, too, I think. To see.
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah. He is, and those tires still look good. We got about 3 more laps, get to about lap 28. And then the medium tire will be able to finish from there. The hard tire could finish from here. So anybody on softs. Oh, Flash is in for his first pit.
That's right, he
on
does
the
go
hards.
down.
Yep.
We'll see what he comes back out with. A little overcast here. Not really getting the nighttime here. But, yeah, we're getting a little overcast. It will get darker, though, as the race goes on, but usually not right around this point. Rain also could happen. It's something we got to keep eye on.
It's not in the forecast, but it is known to happen. T-Dubs has a penalty. That's the first penalty I've seen, I think.
I've seen a couple guys get them here. I think I saw Bird and Snowman have them.
Okay. I don't even know where you serve it.
You serve it coming up that hill right there before the last S's. Like right before this turn, the O-Town is in. Monkey's in, Zep's in, Talon. Rick Slick gave us a good look at it. Right there it is. Coming up that hill to the hairpin.
I got a checker. I'm a little bit ahead of you.
The replays do that to us.
They do.
Alright, so
do it.
we've lost a competitor here, and wouldn't you know, it's Cork. No, it wasn't Cork. My bad. Holy cow. Who was
Bird.
it? Oh, Bird. Yeah,
Bird.
that's right.
AMR crew must have went out and got him.
They did. They pulled him from the track.
Yeah. Don't know if he's alive or not. Okay, here's T-Dub serving his penalty, so we are in the same spot. That's not a terrible spot.
No, not a bad spot at all. It almost gives you the braking that you need anyways for that turn. Oh, T-Dubs might have got another one. We'll see. That was very close, but it didn't tag him with one. He's safe that time by. Fab continues his dominance here at Autopolis with quite the drive out of the Lamborghini. Holds the fastest lap of the race at a 1:12, 1:77. Held the pole for this and has led every lap. So we're looking for something that we don't see a whole lot here in the Pro Series. And it may come out of one of our international drivers of ECM, Fabricio.
Fab is one of the top drivers that I think has the best chance of winning one of these races. Fab, Snowman, maybe O-Town, Talon, Ito. Yeah, the couple times he's been here, he had a pretty good show at Daytona. So we've got some guys that do it. I think Fab and the few I mentioned had the best shot. Fab was been getting better every week. You can't get any better than first right now, and he's had some second place finishes, and better than second is winning. So maybe today's the day. He's got a pretty good gap going.
He does. We're just a little over halfway in this race as he goes on and takes lap number 28. T-Dub's the closest car to him, is about half the front straightaway away from Fab. O-Town here in third has had quite the drive and just keeping it real consistent at this point. I mean, he just needs to keep it ahead of everybody else. Monkey back there, they're both on these hard tires, and I think he's got Monkey beat, and Monkey's got to worry about Zepp, but, you know, he's going to have to go in, right now for that soft tire. It's just wearing too much. So Zepp goes down pit road. Monkey survives the battle for fourth position. Talon comes up behind him, though, about half the straightaway maybe, or less away from Monkey there in fifth is Talon. Rick Slick finally able to get around Zepp, who's on pit road. Zepp is just now got into his box and putting on the tires, so I believe Snowman will also get around. We'll try to keep an eye on Flash Gordo, who just pit not long ago. He came back out on the soft tires, will not catch Zepp as he is now merging back onto the racing surface. That'll move Zepp back to 8th position. So Snowman on the hards ahead, along with the softs of Rick Slick there in 6th. Black Talon also with those softs on, and those are starting to wear pretty heavy on the right front. Probably see a pit stop this time by out of him, but we have seen him stretch those tires a considerable amount in these races, the guy in that Mercedes. And then Monkey driving that hard tire, same with O-Town. I feel like these two are very much on the same strategy other than where the tires they started with. So that's why you see a little better wear out of the hard tires there for O-Town, but anything can change here with a little bit of a pit strategy, and here it is. Here goes down number 6. Hard tires, 42 liters left. Probably this time would be when you would want to possibly fill that tank up to what you need and take the tire that'll get you to the end. So that's what we're probably seeing out of 5th and 6th of Black Talon. He goes down this time. Probably slap on those medium tires. Rick Slick moves up to 4th.
Monkey took 4 or 5 liters of fuel. Talon took the same. They're both coming out. Practice races, a couple guys ran out of fuel. A couple guys didn't.
Good little battle here between the Pennzoil 19 and the 6 Kohler generators here.
That's right.
It's hard against fresh mediums, and Monkey doesn't quite prevail there through that first loop, but all contact is avoided back down to the inside. Snowman in that Supra being real aggressive there with the steering wheel and almost loses it out of that turn. That'll allow the gap to separate just a tad here for the 6 in the Renault, and he has got it, as I believe now the tires are going to be the difference maker. Won't be any metal to slow anyone down.
I can't keep it straight on who's been on what tires. But, Monkey's going to finish up this race on mediums. That's a pretty good setup. Some people might still have softs left to go. And, maybe, I know like T-Dubs can get 18, 19, 20 laps out of softs, so he's going to be ready to switch at any time. But anybody else out there might get on softs and start moving up some positions.
got right around 25 laps left here. I don't know, what are we going to get to, about 48, you think? About 48 laps?
48, 49 maybe, yep.
Oh, Fabricio
Probably.
down pit road now. T-Dubs goes in right behind him. So that's 1-2 down pit road, ladies and gentlemen. We got O-Town. He is kind of back there, but he is coming out of this last turn. He's on the hard tires. He'll go down for mediums whenever he goes, and he will, softs, I believe. And fuel, I think you'll have to probably take some of. Fab's going to come back out, but he will have O-Town screaming down the front stretch here. O-Town will also get around T-Dubs, so he'll have to be chased down. T-Dubs puts on the softs this time. Fabricio is actually on the hard, so that's something we need to keep an eye on here. 1 and 3 has had a good battle all race, and now it's softs against the hards. Fabricio might accidentally go from hero to zero here with the tire strategy. It's going to be close, I think.
That's going to be 1 to 2 second difference in lap time while those softs are fresh.
O-Town into the grass, but back onto the asphalt just as quickly as he went off into the grass. And he is staying relevant here, and he's, a slightly worn hard tire here for him, but he needs to stay in this slipstream of that Lamborghini, and I think O-Town's in a real good spot here. He does have that one more pit stop. We do not have to have pit stops out of our 2 leaders now, but he's really been racing Monkey this whole time, and that's kind of what we're looking back to. Monkey to O-Town, there is about a pit stop gap there, so it's going to be interesting between those 2 guys as well. But we really need to keep an eye on this battle between first and third place right now. That's where the tire differences came into play here late in this race.
Yeah, it's going to be a good battle. O-Town will do us all a favor if he throws up some heavy blocks on T-Dub coming up. Actually, O-Town's running down Fab, maybe. Is he? No, I guess not. But maintaining.
Just trying to catch some of the racing back here. I know these guys have been working as well, but a lot going on up there for positioning in the front. We don't get that a ton. We usually don't even watch first place in these races. But now we got first, second, third all right here neck and neck on the track. Anything can happen.
O-Town has been running low 113s. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Low to mid 13s on hards this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Some upper 13s. He's really ripping it around this track. He's still got the medium tire to go. Where is Monkey's? Way back there.
Yeah,
Fourth place is way back.
About a pit stop. That's what I was saying between O-Town and Monkey there. And, got one more pit stop out of O-Town required. I think he has to put on soft tires to finish his race. Now, that'll probably spell disaster for Monkey, as he'll be on some worn mediums about that time of the race. T-Dubs is starting to chase down O-Town here. Gets out of the way there, the 25 does, and lets him go. Now, I think T-Dubs is really starting to chase down Fabricio here. Not quite in the heater range, T-Dubs, of the best lap of Fabricio, but he is on a better lap for himself in back-to-back laps here. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Please hit that like button if you do not mind. Comment. Let us know that you're here. I'd like to see who and all joins us here for these races. Much appreciated. Also, thanks to Gr4 and West Higgins ORV.
T-Dubs ran a 1.6 second faster lap than Fab.
That time
and he is right there. Yep. Well, they're coming through now, or coming through soon.
Now, what Fab has in his pocket here is that if he can stay relevant with the 3 through this run, as those soft tires are going to degrade significantly, and he will have a little bit better tread there on those hard tires. So I think if he just makes it hard on T-Dubs right here, getting around him, he's going to be in a good spot still. But the way the tires had fell down here between these 2 cars, that was absolutely insane. Basically ran reverse strategy.
Yeah, it was looking so good. But we didn't know what was going to happen. We don't know. I don't even know who else is still. I don't know who has yet to pit and who still has soft tires to run.
To answer the guy who spoke in the chat there, yes, I would imagine that this is the same guy. I would say maybe it is.
Yeah, TWC621 claims
Not
he was
T-Dubs spelled out that way, but we just TWC.
Yeah, TWC. But he claims he was a legend on Heat 1, or Heat 5. I don't remember him. Do you, Stu?
He was probably there when it first started. I got in the game a little late over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I believe him, though.
It was out about a year and a half before I started playing it.
Based on the ass whipping he gives us on GT7, he was probably pretty good in NASCAR, too. Oh, T-Dubs has taken the lead.
He did take the lead, and we need to see if Fab's able to stay a little bit relevant here against these soft tires. I mean, they are starting to wear. You can honestly see them wear as he turns through these corners. I mean, that's how much these soft tires hate Autopolis.
This track is rough on, especially the corner that they're coming into right now, that's lefty. That could just burn a tire. So what's interesting about this is some cars, like Monkey burns off the right front, Snowman burns off the left front. It's interesting how the different cars are burning different tires since they're all on the exact same track.
All right, I moved back to 6th here, or 5th and 6th. We have a battle between Snowman and Zepp. There's also a battle for 7th here between Cork and Talon. So we got back-to-back battles here between two sets of race cars. We'll try to keep our eye on both of them. Zepp's doing a pretty decent job trying to stay away from that Supra. And the Mercedes is trying to run from that Lexus back there. He's got the hard compounds on. Cork does. So does Talon here. Hards for Snowman and so for Zepp. But looking like they may have to pit. Here comes Snowman. Or I'm sorry, Monkey. Goes around O-Town. No, they're going to merge right here. Will Monkey be able to get him? He will right there. Now, soft tires for O-Town here, so don't forget that. That's what we're looking at between this battle between these two. It's slightly worn mediums against fresh softs here for 3rd and 4th. Also have a battle here for 5th and 6th between Zepp and Snowman. Talon and Cork battle it out here for 7th place at the moment. Rick and Dak Fu are trying to chase each other down. Flash Gordo back there. He is pit not long ago. Got some fresher medium tires on. T-Dubs is in the lead, but on the soft tire. We'll see if he's able to make these things last about 12 more laps is what we're looking at here. I think he could get that out of those, but will they degrade enough to allow these hard tires to sort of grip up and catch him towards the end of this thing? I think Fab, he had led every lap up to a couple laps ago, and the strategy here in the end has been the difference. He goes from pole to 2nd all the way at the end of this race. Monkey up to 3rd, but O-Town right there in the soft tires. This is the battle that we're going to look at right now, as Slipstream will be the difference maker up the front stretch. Monkey, you can have a word or two.
I will. Yeah, this is interesting. This reminds me of the early days. I think it was the car tomorrow where they were doing that tandem racing at Daytona. Was that car? So we got
which car?
I think it was the car tomorrow.
Oh yeah, COT.
Where they figured out it was faster to run two cars together at Daytona than one big pack.
Mm-hmm. Tandem drafting.
I think it was. Yeah, we got 1st and 2nd battling, 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th, 7th and 8th, all right there battling. You got 4 groups of 2, all fighting it out. And then 1st and 2nd, we got the like you said, the battle of softs, the durability of the softs. How long can they last versus the durability of the hards? And we got the opposite going on with 3rd and 4th. The hards trying to defend against those softs, so those softs going to wear out. Still 10 or 11 laps to go here, maybe more. Now Monkey pitted around lap 8 on his soft tires, so we'll have to see what O-Town can do here. Right now he has the advantage. I mean, just because he has those cool eagles on his car. Oh, there he goes. See what happens here. Looks like O-Town takes it over. It's pretty clean. I expected that, honestly. There's no sense in trying to fight that off when you're going for the durability battle here. Hoping your hard tires just outlast the softs of O-Town. And that Renault
Medium.
is oh yeah, sorry, medium tires, even better, mediums, yeah. And that Renault's no slouch. That's a good little car, especially at a track like this. T-Dubs is gapping fab up here. Sorry, I switched over on you. I guess we would expect it at a little over 1 point something seconds faster per lap. You're gonna build a little gap. Starting to see those tires wear though. Fab's tires look fine. What did I miss?
Nothing. I was watching the Kentucky game.
So 5, 6, 7, 8 are now all joined up.
Oh, okay. Snowman goes down pit road. Thought I witnessed a wreck.
I was wondering what happened to one of the cars. Those crazy pit
Snowman
crews.
went down pit road. Let's see if Rick Slick's going to be able to catch him up here and get past him. Snowman, I think, is only going to go down for tires here. I don't know if he'll take fuel or not. He just now gets the tires on. Does take on just a few liters of fuel. Dak has to go down pit road. That's probably not what he wanted. As Flash will go on around, I don't think he'll have to pit again. This might spell bad news for the Beamer team as the M4 goes down last on pit road. Snowman's back out.
Fuel.
He's going to be on the soft, so he'll make it. Yeah, he does need a little bit of fuel. I think he's took a little too much, maybe, but he'll be okay. We got about 8 to 9 laps here. We're going to get probably out of these last 11 and a half or so minutes. Good battle though. 5th, 6th, 7th all together. 4th, 3rd, 4th together. And we'll see if Fab's able to chase down T-Dubs any for the end of this race. Sorry.
I was going to say, who has the lowest fuel? 1st, 3rd, and 4th are about the same. Cork has the least fuel. Snowman right behind him. But Cork is the lowest on fuel, so we'll see. But that's the Lexus. A different Lexus. Gr4 Lexus. We'll see how he does. Now, some cars did not have to take fuel in this race. But I know some did, and you get fuel pretty fast now, so it's worth it to get the extra couple liters to not run out.
Okay, so looks like our leaders has gotten around up to 11th here. Let's see, yeah, so 1st and 2nd have gotten around Dak in 11th, and they're working up on Flash Gordo here. That'll be T-Dubs coming up on him.
So Dak did not do his job. He did not get in the way of T-Dubs.
I guess he didn't make it, no.
Yeah, I see a Flash. We had that driver meeting with almost every driver, and it was pretty clear that you were to door T-Dubs. Not enough to get a penalty, just a little bit.
Let's see Gordo give him a battle here. Gordo's known to hold his own on the racetrack. You hear that turbo in that Audi there.
Yeah. See how he does. Flash is another good driver. There's a couple of them that are just kind of nuisances to me. They're either in front of me or behind me. I can never get away from them. I can't pass them. Flash is one of those. O-Town's another one. Snowman's faster than me most of the time. But Flash and O-Town, I like them. They're great guys on the track. They make it difficult on me.
You're in my heart. Uh-oh. Look here. Half-second penalty to O-Town. Monkey. Can he handle the pressure?
I don't know. How do O-Town's tires look? They're looking okay. Got about 6 laps to go. there's 9 minutes left. 8 minutes left, we'll say. So at least 6 laps to go, maybe 7. So O-Town's got the penalty, but it is a pretty good spot to serve a penalty, as we mentioned. Where are they at? They're coming up on it? Yep.
They are right here up the hill. Let's see what this does to O-Town. It's not a terrible place to serve a penalty. It's right up this hill here. Let's see if Monkey's got it in him to make this a battle. Barely slows him down there.
Yeah, that
was hardly anything.
I know.
A little anticlimactic there.
I know.
That's what she said.
That monkey was hoping for a lot more too. Is what she says.
Well, for me it wasn't.
No. The monkey's back running. He's running mid 113s on the mediums. And O-Town's starting to get around the mid 113s as well. His penalty lap is a little higher. He's 113.4 on the lap before, so they might be about matched up on tire now.
I think Fab is in trouble, to be honest. At about half worn with about probably 4 to go. Half-second penalty to T-Dubs, though.
Yeah, we saw those penalties. Those aren't even real penalties. They're just helping you hit your brakes.
Yeah, that's
a send that.
Should get a penalty on purpose.
I know. It'd be worth it to cut the track a little.
Yeah. In the right spot, probably would be. But we got a good crowd. They don't try to do that usually.
No. Nope. I trust every driver out here to not wall bang or cut the course. Every driver currently on the track, in Birdman too, and in the Pro-Am series as well. Some of those Heat 5 guys, they would do it.
Yeah, they always looking to bend the rule book somehow without tearing a page.
Well, darkness is starting to fall.
That's right.
That could be good news for O-Town, trying to stretch those soft tires.
That will be good news for him. Monkey is right there, though, so in mistake range is what we like to call it. Mistake out of O-Town gives Monkey that position. That's what we like to call that.
Ooh, that was a pretty fat turn out of O-Town there.
It was. 5th, 6th, and 7th. We need to keep our eyes back here a little bit. They are battling for that top 5 spot pretty heavy. We look ahead at T-Dubs here.
Cork could be winning this thing if he didn't kill his tires.
I know,
he's not winning this battle.
Yeah, he's tough on those tires.
His fuel's blinking.
He won't make it. He'll have to pit.
Yeah, Cork, if you're watching, well, I was gonna say you're the only one, but Snowman's is blinking too. You and Snowman are the only ones that don't have enough fuel right now.
You got about 3 to go here, and that ain't gonna happen. It usually starts blinking once you get in about 2 point something. So, big battle here for 3rd, though. This is where it all lies. This is for the podium. Top 5 back there is up for grabs. Got Talon and Zep probably going to be in the battle for that. So we need to keep an eye on those two. O-Town's really hoping those soft tires will hang on here in this darkness. Fab up there, kind of in a league of his own. T-Dubs has really stretched this thing about a sector away. Battle is here between the Alfa Romeo and the Renault. Who would have thought it? There they are, looking to get their picture on the card. And it's going to be the slipstream, maybe the difference maker.
I don't think O-Town or Monkey have either one been on the podium yet this season.
Alright, so this is a battle for 1st between these two on the season.
Yeah, but O-Town's holding his distance here. Well, the headlights are out too, so dark driving comes into play. Will the new fancy upgraded halogen lights of the Renault be better than the incandescents running in that old Alfa Romeo? Actually, it's probably not that old.
T-Dub starts lap 47, and there goes Fab across the line just now, so he's about the whole front straightaway ahead of Fabricio at the moment. And that's where the tire difference came into play. T-Dubs does have some worn tire there, but he only has about a lap and a half to get through here. O-Town and Monkey, up the hill they go, out into the last hairpin, and then this half an S turn, that if you want to call it, that brings us back to the front stretch. And these two are battling for that picture on the card. O-Town, third place. Monkey in fourth. Fifth place still up for grab back here. Talon right on the bumper of Zepp as those two come out of the last turn and take lap 47 on. Snowman has remained out there still flashing on that fuel.
Monkey has gotten around O-Town.
Uh-oh, here we go. Battle for third has been won by Monkey. Actually, let's hit that with a 10-second replay.
Yeah, where'd that happen?
West Higgins ORV replay 3 of the day. Down into turn number 1. A little fat for O-Town out into the grass. Allows Monkey to go around to the inside. And that's where the battle for the third was won. And let's see if he's able to hang on to it. This is only about a lap and a half for these guys. That's when they get back to the line. We'll be starting that last lap. Here goes T-Dub, starts lap 48 right there with 2 minutes remaining. He might get to lap 49. Let's see if Fab's able to get back around. Yeah, definitely we'll be able to get up here and get to the line for lap 48. And there he goes.
Ooh, Talon is putting the heat on Zepp. I'm keeping an eye on those two.
There we go, battle for the top 5 right here. What a show for El Salvador today. Both their guys showing out in the top 5 for now. But a big dominating day out of Fab, you know. Unfortunately, he's going to lose that fast lap to T-Dubs, but he's got the pole point.
Where is T-Dubs? Oh, yeah, he's got a pretty good gap going there. Fab might have run one tire a little long.
And goes Monkey. He's got the medium advantage over the softs here behind him. And this is going to be the last lap for these two to fight it out. I do believe. Let's see where they're at. Yeah, I think they might not make it back to the line here for 49. They might.
I think they will.
There goes T-Dubs. He'll hit 49. That'll be it for him. Only 45 seconds remain. And Fab, he'll also get up there for 49. Oh, he loses it coming out of that last turn. He's over into the dirt. Don't think he's going to get a penalty or anything, but he'll make it to the line to start that last lap. That's what you really want, because anything can happen. You see how much traffic T-Dubs is around. He's all the way up to 7th place here.
What a polite driver, too. Put his turn signal on before he came back onto the track and everything.
Yeah, he did. And he didn't turn it off, but that's okay.
Monkey's got a little commanding lead on O-Town now. Zepp and Talon have separated.
With just seconds to spare, Monkey and O-Town both make it to lap 49. Zepp from 5th on back will not. But Zepp, top 5 finish here, followed by Talon in 6th. Cork will finish 7th whenever he gets up and around the last turn. We got Rick and Snowman still battling it out back there. Let's keep an eye on the rest of these guys. T-Dubs is keeping it going. That'll finish Cork's race right there behind him. T-Dubs finish his race. So T-Dubs your winner.
Cork didn't run out of fuel. Snowman did nothing. There's nothing left. The tank is empty.
But he finishes 9th.
The first, second, T-Dubs is done. First is done. Second, third, and fourth still going.
Fab just finished. Third has a good gap over 4th here. And what a battle out of the 6th car for this win in the top 3 over O-Town there. What a battle between those two guys all race long.
So many battles in that race.
Sure was, and that'll put Monkey finished in the top 3 for the first time this season. The GR4 here at Autopolis, and O-Town will finish up in 4th place. But your winner, T-Dubs, after a dominating day from Fab. The win goes to T-Dubs, second to Fab, Monkey top 3. Good race here, especially in that GR4 car. Did this race go how you expected? It was tougher. The strategy seemed to go as it should have. And then what about next week?
Yeah, the race went exactly as planned for me. What was surprising, watching this play out is how many battles were going on the track. We've been out there racing for an hour, and there were so many cars were right next to each other. The precision of all these drivers to just run these same laps over and over again and just stick right there at their competition. It's impressive. And then all those different tire strategies coming into different plays. You see T-Dubs switch to softs at the end and take out a big lead. O-Town does the same thing and still does a great finish, but he wasn't able to make those softs last as long as T-Dubs, and he actually lost 3rd place, the same exact turn where he gained it. I thought that was interesting. A turn 1 pass to take 3rd, and then a turn 1 pass to lose it. But great race out of those two, great race out of 1 and 2, and then was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 were all bunched up forever until the tires started to spread. But it was just some great battles going on out there in the track, and such an innocent track too. You don't think much of the Autopolis short, but that's some great racing. It seemed long to some people, but I really had a good time racing it. There's not a whole lot of time to take a break while you're going around there, just the front stretch. The rest of it, you got to be thinking the whole time. So I really had a good time racing this track. Next week, I am not looking forward to next week. That is at Laguna Seca. Not a big fan of that track. Really, just because I'm not good at it. So that would be one contributing factor. I don't know how you do at that track or what you think of it, but I know a lot of people love it, a lot of people don't. I don't really like it that much. It's hard, it's difficult. It's weird. The corkscrew is it's so weird. I mean, I guess you don't get a name like corkscrew by being flat. So that's where we're headed next week, back to the U.S. Classic racetrack. That's going to be another one where I think there's some chances of some other people winning that race. We've got some people in our league that are really good there. So I think T-Dubs is going to have another battle on his hands. I don't think he'll be coasting to victory like he always does. Just like today, he did win, but Fab led the most laps by a pretty good margin and had a really good race going out there. So I think we're in for more of the same next week, and hopefully that'll be a good race.
Yeah, I agree. Make sure you get back here next Wednesday. We'll have Laguna Seca for you. But maybe later on in the week we'll grab one of those races from earlier in the season. But yeah, good race here tonight. Going to be a good one next week. A lot of places to go off the track and get stuck there at Laguna Seca. So could be interesting. I mean, a mistake out of the leader could cost them 5 spots for the whole race. That's just how that track is sometimes when you wreck. But yeah, back stateside next week. And as always, man, I appreciate you doing these with me.
I appreciate you too, Stu.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. There's no indicator on this track, but this one is in Japan. And the name, the way it looks, there's nothing to tell you that it's in Japan, but it is. And it's a real track.
Yep, it is real. That's right. Well, without further ado, thanks to everybody who watched, liked, everybody who subscribed. We're up to 2,000 subscribers now. It's unbelievable. So much appreciated. Appreciate everybody in Ruthless Nation. And yeah, as always, rock on, race on, Ruthless Race.